Hey guys, welcome back to Cigar Channel. What was I smoking? And today I'm going to go over this wonderful, wonderful selection of cigars, fine, fine cigars. Actually, they're just regular cigars, man. Same thing you guys can probably buy at the store. But again, it's I'm doing this as the second time around. One, because I think the first video didn't come out as good. Hopefully this one comes out a little bit better. And two, I like to show my stuff off, man. I mean, I spend a lot of time, invest a lot of time going into the stores, shopping online and stuff. Yeah, I like to show it off. I don't really have anybody here to smoke with or anything. So you guys are my buddies. You guys are my smoking pals, and if I can show off my collection and you guys are happy with it, hey, I'm doing something right, right? But don't worry, I love watching all these videos that you guys do as well, because it's cool. I mean, I like to see what you guys get. Sometimes what you guys get influence me what I end up getting. And even though, with this channel, I don't know what I'm smoking, I still smoke here and there for just for joy, where I'm not recording myself. So you got to do it. I mean, you have to do it. But yeah, let's get this Humidor tour started, and we'll talk to you at the end.
Hey guys, what's going on? So here's the same Wineador that I showed you guys on my Wineador review, the first one. This is going to be my second Wineador review. As you can see, I do have my cutout stickers. I do have a vinyl cutter, so I'm able to make my own designs, and I'm able to decorate my little Wineador here, which is kind of nice. I do have the NewAir 281E model, I believe it was 281E, I want to say. It is a 21 bottle count Wineador. It's a pretty big Wineador. I mean, when you consider most of these that are already built to be made as a humidor slash Wineador, that have the drawers already in, this one's a little bit bigger. Of course, I got my regular humidor and my travel humidor there. I usually take that when we go play golf and stuff. So we'll go ahead and get started. I guess I'll show you the Wineador first, and then we'll work our way up to my humidor, and then that one is empty, so we'll just get started from there. So first I wanted to show you guys, this is the Wineador NewAir 281E, I believe. Like I said, I'll double check. I'll put a picture of it with the correct, but I'm almost positive it's 281E. Just to let you guys know, in case any of you guys are curious or anything, the max temperature this goes is 66 degrees. The lowest it goes is, I believe, 54 is the lowest. Of course, I never had it at 54. The reason you would have it at 54 would be if it's super hot outside and you just need it to bring it down. Right now, I keep it at about 65, not quite all the way up. But you can see right now I had just opened up the thing, 71 degrees Fahrenheit, 69 here. Humidity still good. I had opened up the door right now, so this one's at 66, 69. So fairly getting good coverage throughout the thing. But just make sure it is a thermoelectric humidor, Wineador. If you do go purchase one, which is what I did with this one. Now I do want to order the drawers from wineadors.com, but in order to fill these bad boys, I mean, it ain't gonna be cheap. So that's what I'm working on right now, guys. That's what I'm working on. So now to the opening. Woo. Little dance bracelet for good luck for my daughter. She's the one that actually picks out my cigars and stuff. So so nothing fancy. Like I said, I do have my my cigar Oasis here. It's showing 80. It just kicked up like a whole bunch. See how quick that goes up temperature wise. It really isn't that hot in here. It's just actually for the humidity wise, as far as I have it set for 69.6. That's just the way it's showing. I don't know, but it really isn't that humid. Hopefully it'll come down here. And I put it all the way to the back so I can try to hit the fan that's in the middle over here, so that it can circulate. It's been doing a pretty good job. So I do keep these two cigars down here. I keep these separated from everything else. This is a Spectra by, I believe, AJ Fernandez. These things have a horrid putrid smell to them. Don't know if I'm wanting to smoke it yet. I've had this for probably 2 years already or so. This one is a new acquisition, Kentucky Fire Cure, what is it called, Swamp Rat? Another one that has one of those weird flavors or scents to it. So I keep these separate down here just so that I know they always say it's gonna mix with your scent and everything, but I don't know, you either believe it or you don't, but that's what you're looking at here. You might see the gauges here fluctuate a little bit just because the door's open, but it may or may not. So this was my newly acquired box that I just got. I like to try to crack it open a little. I notice I still have the actual wine shelves on. Whoops. Oh, by the way, these magnets are ugly. This is what I did. I went to Walmart, picked up some cheap magnets here, and those things stick really good. I just need to go pick up another one for this one because these things, you put them on and they fall pretty quick. This was that new Cinco Vegas that I showed you guys on my last video. That's where I have them stored. That's their home for right now. And then here, let's move the magnet over. On this one here, I do have the box of the CAO Amazon Basin. I've taken these out when I go golfing. I'll take one. Of course, I don't golf that much. I think I've only gone through 3 actual cigars. I think I have one in one of my boxes here somewhere, but yes, these things are really firm, tightly packed, but you know what? When it gets going, and these things are delicious. And yes, I'm one of those guys that keeps the wrappers on. You know, I don't know. I do have an old school one here. You guys saw this in my last review, the Orange County Choppers, Manowar. I don't know if this was a Cigar International exclusive only, but here it is, and it's still full. I remember smoking one individual one that I had ordered, and these things are delicious. I don't know, I think they were medium to full strength on these. But I don't know if you guys have ever tried them or if you guys have seen them. I don't think they're around anymore, which is why I'm kind of keeping it as a complete set, just because I don't know if you can buy these anymore. So it's kind of nice to have that option of having those as a full box here. What else do we got going on in this Wineador? Oh, this thing's stuck with a bottom box over here. So there it goes. What I do have here is I got some heartfelt beads. These are the original heartfelt beads. You know, it does leak through sometimes. They start, over time, I think they do disintegrate a little, and the more you move them and stuff. But I got the little hose sock here. These things are still pretty moist, still holding. I mean, they're holding the humidity very, very well so far, so can't complain with that. So that's all. I have that, and that, and that usually seems to get the job done. It keeps it going. Now let's go here. And I don't have these in any particular order or anything. I'm just kind of storing them here. I just recently rearranged some of these cigars here. I got what is it? La Imperiosa. Fantastic cigar. These were from Las Calaveras 2014, and they came out with this blend, which is the same one as the Calavera 2014, and they just put them as La Imperiosa. Love those cigars. Excuse me. Love those cigars. I do have some of the La Jugada. You saw some of those in my previous reviews. Brick House, always a good stick. One of my favorites is Jaime Garcia. Can't go wrong with those. I do have Flores and Rodriguez. This was a sleeper. Didn't think it was going to be that good, but damn, these things are fantastic also. Ave Maria Immaculada, not my favorite, but hey, they're there. I do have a couple of Cubans that brother-in-law of mine hooked up. I would assume that they're legit, that they're not fake or anything. I don't know if you guys can tell by looking at it. I mean, they seem legit. If any of you experts out there are familiar with Cuban cigars, maybe you guys can let me know. I'll get a close-up of the band here so you guys can see. Yeah, I don't really have a whole thing of Cubans because Cubans tend to be very pricey, so I don't really, you're not gonna see me showing off Cubans or, you know, doing a whole lot of reviews on Cuban cigars, because honestly, that's not my thing. This is a Montecristo, Havana, Cuba. And again, you guys are experts, so if you guys can tell me if these are legit or not. I've had these for a little while also, so very good looking cigar. But either way, whether or not they are, you know, hopefully they just turn out to be good smokes. What else do I have? Immaculata in there. Sorry for the, I don't have a tripod or anything like that. I do have some Nica Rusticas, one of the first cigars I fell in love with. Compared to other ones, yeah, they're not fully, but like, they're not as great as a whole bunch of other ones. But you know what? For one of my first cigars, it was amazing. These are the Cohiba Nicaraguan that I just picked up from the last video. I do have a Nat Sherman Timeless here. I do have this one, and I think I mentioned it last time. It says, oh no, this is a different one. This is a Punch Bare Knuckle. I didn't even know I had this one. Punch Bare Knuckle, how about that? I don't even know where I got that from. And then these things are amazing. The Sensational Sarsaparilla from La Zona. These are the original ones. I do have 5, 6, or 7 left on these. They have a really, really unique flavor on them. Pretty awesome. I like smoking those with a little bit of root beer. Always does a good job. Smoking those with some root beer. And then that's it for these here. Just to put them back. Again, you know, there's that whole debate as to should I keep the wrapper on, should I keep the wrapper off. I tend to move my cigars a lot, mainly one for just rotating them and stuff, and I don't know, I've always just kept them on. Now I do have some that don't have the wrapper on, and I'll show you one right now as a matter of fact. I do have a Flor de la Croix San Jose. These things are very smooth, very not very strong. I do have the Ave Maria Nicaragua and the New Ritmo. We'll see how those are. And then we got Laranja, Ramon Bueso, Padron. These three were given to me from my wife for last Father's Day, so I know I've had at least a year with them. Rocky Patel Edge Light, and then I got your 6 made of different blends, as you can see there. Someone told me those were pretty good. I'll skip this one. I got the Mason Dixon here. I got a Macanudo. I'm not even sure which one this is. I just picked it up because it was fairly priced. CEO Italia. I had one before, but I gave it away, so I didn't get to smoke it, so I don't know what it smokes like. One of my favorites, CEO Brasilia. One of my all-time favorites is New World, Casa by AJ Fernandez. I just purchased this one, which is the Connecticut blend, and just picked up this one also, which is a new one. Well, for me it's new, the Las Bellas Artes. Can't wait to try those. And of course, these things are amazing. If you guys have not tried a Jaime Garcia, his Reserva Especial, freaking amazing. Now I wanted to show you this one because this one doesn't have the wrapper on it, and I don't know if water got onto it or what, but this thing started to get a little bit moldy. Not too bad, but I think I don't even know why it looks almost like it's got sap on there or something. But yeah, it's just one of those cigars that I had to undo the wrapper but I kept it on so I know exactly what I'm smoking. Looks like it's the glue that got stuck to that part right there, the shiny glossy part that I showed you guys. I think it was just the glue. But and if you notice, I'm trying not to pile the cigars too much because, you know, I want the humidity to pass through the whole thing. So once I get my drawers set up, I'll do another review on that. But you know, I want to have my drawers set up so I can just pull them out and have the cigars ready to go. But that's my look right now at the Wineador. Now let's go into the Humidor. And if you guys have any questions on the Wineador setup, or anything like that, please let me know. If you guys want any stickers or anything, I do sell the stickers. And I can make them for you. This is a Padron sticker that I just made. The Cigar Dojo CAO app, or the CAO app, the CAO, and of course, one of my favorites, the Liga Privada. So here it comes. I'll be doing the Humidor next, and I'll be right. So real quick, this is a Herfordorf by Humicare. I did get this on Cigar Bit, I believe. It's supposed to be like a 10 count, 12 count cigar. It's pretty awesome. Right now I have just some extra stuff here. It does have the little green sponge on there. I never use that. I usually use one of the tubes, and you'll see the tubes inside the actual Humidor. But this thing has 3 layers. One, and then you get the second one, and then the third. And like I said, I only use these mainly when I go golfing. If I go out of town anywhere, I'll take a couple of these with me, and it's enough to get me through the whole show. And these things are pretty tight when you sit them in there. And then the next thing is my Cinco Vegas Classic Humidor. I did get this on, there was some, I forgot which one. It was like some type of auction, or lowest price, beat the low price, or I don't remember what it was, but it's a very pretty humidor though. I know they have this one, and then they do the one that's the Manowar, and then this one you just simply turn to the side, unlocks, and unlocks all the beauty. This one's sitting at 68, 74. 74, 73 is a constant temperature I keep getting inside the Humidor. We recently got refrigerated air, so that's been helping us. Make sure when you do get a Humidor though, you do get this little Sure Seal label on it, or any type of, just make sure you are getting a good seal. On the last video I showed you that little Big Easy tobacco company. This is what it turned like. This is what it turned into. Turned into a bunch of little crystals. And that's what's keeping humidity in here. Here I do have the the Oliva Series V. It's not the Milanio, just a regular Series V. And I do have a LFD Lennox. Buenas noches. Have another Laranja here. I want to say this is called Blind Man's Bluff, or by Caldwell, if I'm not mistaken. I do have the Arturo Fuente Añejo, another great stick. Freaking awesome stick, actually. You have Las Calaveras, but this is the 2015. So not as good as the one prior to that, but you know, I still have it there. La Aroma de Cuba, Mi Amor, Liga Privada number 9. Tatuaje Reserva, beautiful stick also. Nice full flavors on it. I do have the Yellow Rose of Texas here, by Drew Estate, I believe. No, not Drew Estate. Darn it. The guys that make Crown Heads, by Crown Heads. Sorry, my bad. There's definitely Crown Heads here. I do live in Texas, so these are usually back ordered here in Texas, but you know, you get what you can. I do have Angel's Share Opus X, I do have a regular Opus X. I'm assuming that's a regular one. And then I do have a newly acquired one, which is the AJ Fernandez H. Upman 1844. I do have the Lost City. It's like a $30 stick here. It's probably got about 1.5 2 years age on that one, so hopefully it's not as strong and doesn't kick my bute. One of my favorite sticks that I started with, La Antigüedad. Beautiful, beautiful stick. That's one thing I like about the My Father cigars, is their bands are beautiful, beautiful bands. I have a My Father Le Bijou, My Father Original, and My Father Connecticut edition. And that's the top shelf. And like I said, there's no reason why I have these here and some in the cooler or nothing. I just separated them, and that's the way they are. It's not like any are better than the others, because I haven't smoked a lot of these, so they're still brand new to me. So I can't really tell you. See, temperature's usually lower here. These are the little travel things. These are the humidity beads in here. And then I do have one of the gel ones here as well. These are just crystal gels by Humic here. But in here, let me see if I can get some better lighting here. I do have a Punch Rare Corojo. I really do like these. I have a Fábrica de Tabacos, Casa Fernandez. Never tried that one. I have a Padilla 1932 Signature. Never tried those. And again, a lot of these I haven't tried. I have a Texas Lancero. Of course, you've seen the size of this sucker. It's huge compared to everything else. These are all my long cigars, the long cigars here. I do have an H. Upman 1844 Reserve. Lejado de Pepin. This is one of those reposados that they sell, 96 or 97 reposado that they sell on Cigar International, I believe it is. These things are fantastic also. Cheap budget sticks, but man, they're good smell on them. I have a Prohibition broadleaf. I believe it's Rocky Patel. I think so. Yeah, Rocky Patel. You got the little logo there. See, I don't remember a lot of this stuff. And this is the one I was telling you guys. This is that Signature House Blend, Magnum 60. This was given to me at one of the cigar shops in Ruidoso, New Mexico. I don't think it exists anymore, but this was gifted to me by then, and I have no idea where this came from, who makes it. I have no idea. It just says Signature House Blend. If you guys know anything about this cigar, please let me know. It'd be nice. It's already picking up some yellowing up there on the top, so that could be a good thing, you know. Not sure how strong that actually is, but and then going back to this side over here, which is my last section, I still have the Mexican one, Santa Clara, 1830. I'll probably get to these soon here. Depends on what my daughter ends up picking. But I see I do have another Cohiba, another Salsa Parrilla here. I do have La Jugada, another one. I do have two of these Macanudos. They do come with these metal bands. You can see they've been slipping down. That could mean they're not humid enough, but you know, I just think they roll the cigars a little too skinny. That's just me. I have an H. Upman Medianoche. Never tried these yet. Somebody tells me they're very grassy, so I'm going to let it age a little more, and hopefully, and I go the Judge. I think you can only get these through that Cigar Monster app and stuff. Fausto, never heard of this one. I bought it just because, I don't know, Falto, not Fausto. Falto Lejado. We'll see when I get to it. And of course, another Amazon basin here. But that's it, guys. I mean, this is all I'm using. This is another one that I purchased. This is from my local B&M here that I purchased. Whoa, I almost dropped the whole damn thing. These come in little red crystals. Seems to be working so far so good, so I ain't gonna complain so far. But see, if you notice, I don't pack them too heavy, not too light. They're just on there. And that is it, guys. I mean, I think I got a fair collection. Check out that My Father right there. That one's been beat up left and right. I moved that one so much. But notice the humidity is going down now. Let's close this up. And I got the key stuck. There we go. But that's it, guys.
So yeah, guys, so that's my stash there. You can see I got it all lined up here. I'm happy with it so far. For the first time, I actually showed it to my wife last night, and she didn't know what I had or anything, and she was like, "Why do you need so many cigars?" I'm like, "I'd rather collect cigars and toys, right?" So, but yeah, I mean, cigars, you can keep them for a long time, you can enjoy them, and if you guys have any questions, like I said, I do appreciate you guys hanging in there, checking out my new stash. And I love all these videos of people showing their products, where they got them from. You know, some have stories to them, and how they humidify their humidors. I love all that stuff, man. Just something I'm very interested in at the moment. I've been interested in it before. And if you guys have questions, by all means, I'm more than happy to answer them. They may not be the best answers, but I'll let you know what's working for me. Like I said, I'm no cigar expert. I am by no means am I giving you advice, and that's the only way to go. This is just what works for me. Everybody has their own way. Just go and try it out, man. I mean, I went big quick. It's always good to start off small. But when I do things big. I went straight for the Wineador. I went straight for that freaking, what is it, $100 mother load package on CI. And half of those I gave away, so I didn't even get to smoke half of those. So, but yeah, man, I mean, let's get it going. And if you have any comments, any suggestions on any cigars I should buy, like I said, they're all still going to be blind smoked out here. I'll try to do a video in which my daughter actually shows you the selection process on how she goes and comes into my humidor and actually picks out a stick. Maybe you guys can encourage her. I know it's, future time and stuff, but, maybe you guys can encourage her and maybe help her pick which one you want to go with. It's not going to work, guys, because it's already done before you guys even watch it. So it's just whatever. Keep you in suspense. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you guys next time.